All right, we're here with the Tarleton TexAnn women's basketball coach, Coach Ronnie Hearne, and Coach, tough loss last Saturday, 78-71 in overtime. But you know, I think the biggest story coming out of that game, more so than the loss, is the loss of Shanae Lawrence. Lost her for the season. Talk about how big of an impact that's going to be for your team.
Well, of course, right now, you know, emotionally, our players are really upset right now. You know, they really feel for Shanae, number one. And then, of course, it's a big loss to our team, no doubt. You know, she was shooting 62% from the field, second in the conference, double digits in scoring average, second in the conference in block shots, our second leading rebounder. She's one of our captains. You know, just a, you know, almost a straight A student, just a great kid. And so we really feel for Shanae. And, you know, our players are going to have to make adjustments. You know, the players like Carly Moore, Aaron Sims, of course we can play Cheyenne Berry at post. So, you know, we're really relying on those three players to take up the slack at the post position. And so it's definitely a big loss to our team.
Okay. I guess kind of talk about what that's going to do as far as the game plan for Kiera Wright. I mean, she's having a great season so far. Just talk about the chemistry between Shanae and Kiera on the floor and how that's going to affect Kiera.
Yeah, Nathan, that's really gotten better this year. I know last year, a lot of time, you know, it was their first year to play together. They didn't always click, you know, like we wanted them to do, but this year they really clicked playing with each other. And, you know, another thing Shanae does real well, she runs the floor really well. And Kiera gets so many defensive rebounds, you know, well, Shanae is usually the first post player down the floor. And so definitely that's going to have an effect on our team. And, you know, Shanae's really grown in her game over the past year and a half or whatever. She's become a better passer, a better defender. You know, she's just become more of a versatile basketball player. And but you know, Carly and Kiera's played together for a year, you know, a year and a half, whatever. And Cheyenne Berry played a lot of posts last year. And you know, Aaron Sims, you know, is a player that has a lot of things in her game that can help our team. She's big, she's strong, she can run the floor. So, you know, I'm going to have to spend some extra time with Aaron. And Aaron's going to have to step up and be ready to play.
Okay. Well, let's look ahead now to the Eastern New Mexico game coming in. Eastern New Mexico's had some offensive struggles, just 49.7 points per game. But I mean, Coach, there's not a whole lot of teams in the league that overlook a trip to Portales. Midwestern State has already been beaten there once this season. Let's talk about that Eastern New Mexico game coming up.
It's a tough place to play. Just you know, it's a different place. The Coliseum is. You're in another time zone. You know, it's a long trip for our team. We normally get 3 officials that we never see, you know, any other time of the year. So, you know, we're really going to have to be focused. I thought we had a really good practice today. It was short, and we watched a lot of the Midwestern video, try to learn from it. And our players know the history of it being always being a tough game for this team when we go down there. And they know that Midwestern lost at Eastern, so it's going to be a challenge for our team, especially with the loss of Shanae.
Well, Eastern New Mexico certainly, you know, playing well. They've won 3 of their last 5. The TexAnns, however, are 6-1 in conference, so the 2 teams will tip off at 6:30 from Greyhound Arena in Portales, New Mexico, Wednesday night. That is 6:30 Central Time, 5:30 Mountain Time in Eastern New Mexico. So, Coach, thank you for your time, and good luck on Wednesday.
Thank you, Nathan.